Waking up in the middle of the night can feel frustrating. You glance at the clock, realizing it's 2 a.m. or 3 a.m., and instead of drifting back into a peaceful sleep, your mind starts racing. Thoughts about unfinished tasks, past conversations, or even random worries flood your mind. You try shifting your position, adjusting your pillow, maybe even closing your eyes tightly, hoping that sleep will return. But it doesn't. The more you try to force yourself to sleep, the more awake you feel. The frustration builds up, and before you know it, minutes turn into hours. You start calculating how much time is left before morning. If I fall asleep now, I'll get 4 more hours, 3 hours, 2 hours. This cycle repeats itself night after night for many people, leaving them exhausted and restless. But what if waking up at night wasn't a problem? What if it was an opportunity? For centuries, Buddhist monks and ancient healers have followed a different approach to sleep. One that doesn't resist these nighttime awakenings, but instead embraces them. They believe that waking up at night is not random, but rather a moment of deep significance. In some traditions, it is considered a time when your body is sending you an important message, one that you should never ignore. Before we begin, take a moment to type in the comments, "I am open to deep and peaceful sleep." This simple declaration sets the intention for rest and mindfulness. If you find this wisdom valuable, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who struggles with sleepless nights. Now, let's uncover why you wake up at night and what you should do about it. Why do you wake up at night? Most people assume that waking up at night is purely biological, maybe a bad sleep position, an uncomfortable bed, or too much caffeine before bedtime. But according to ancient teachings, waking up at certain hours is connected to your energy, emotions, and even spiritual state. In traditional Chinese medicine, different times of the night are associated with different organs in the body. Each organ is believed to process specific emotions, and when you wake up at a particular hour, it could be a sign that your body and mind are struggling to process something important. Here's what waking up at different times could mean. Between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m., this is the time associated with the liver, which is responsible for detoxification. If you wake up at this time, it may indicate that your body is trying to process negative emotions like anger, frustration, or stress. Suppressed emotions, unresolved conflicts, or unspoken resentment could be keeping your mind active, preventing deep sleep. Between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., this period is linked to the lungs, which in many traditions represent grief, sadness, and energy flow. If you wake up at this hour, your body may be trying to release deep-seated emotions or prepare you for spiritual awakening. Many Buddhist monks wake up intentionally at this time because they believe it is the most powerful moment for meditation, clarity, and divine insight. Between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m., this is the time of the large intestine, the organ associated with letting go. Waking up at this time may be a sign that you are holding on to emotional baggage, guilt, or attachments that no longer serve you. Regardless of when you wake up, one thing is clear. Your body is trying to communicate with you, and instead of resisting these moments, you can use them as a tool for relaxation, healing, and self-awareness. Step 1. Change your perspective. The first mistake people make when they wake up at night is immediately reacting with frustration. They tell themselves, "Why is this happening again? I need to fall asleep right now, or I'll be exhausted tomorrow. This is so annoying. I just want a full night's sleep." This mental resistance creates tension in the body. The more you resist wakefulness, the more difficult it becomes to relax. Your mind enters a stress cycle, making sleep even harder to achieve. But monks teach something different. Instead of reacting negatively, embrace the moment. Try this. Acknowledge that you are awake. Instead of panicking, simply observe the moment. Say to yourself, I am awake, and that's okay. Shift your mindset from frustration to curiosity. Instead of thinking, why can't I sleep? Ask yourself, what is my body telling me? Remind yourself that this moment is temporary. Sleep will come when your body is ready. Fighting it will only create more restlessness. Once you accept wakefulness instead of fearing it, your body naturally relaxes, making it easier to return to sleep. Step 2. Use the 4-7-8 breathing technique. One of the simplest ways to reset your nervous system at night is through controlled breathing. Buddhist monks often use breathwork to calm the mind and prepare for deep rest. The 4-7-8 method is a simple but powerful breathing exercise that signals to your body that it is safe to relax. Here's how it works. Inhale deeply through your nose for 4 seconds. Hold your breath for 7 seconds. Exhale slowly through your mouth for 8 seconds. Repeat this cycle at least 5 times. This technique slows your heart rate, increases oxygen flow, and activates the body's relaxation response. Many people find that after a few cycles, their bodies feel heavier, calmer, and ready to sleep. But breathwork is just the beginning. Monks also practice another technique to quiet the mind instantly. Step 3. The midnight gratitude practice. When people wake up at night, their minds are often flooded with negative thoughts and anxieties. They worry about work, relationships, or things they can't control. But monks know that gratitude is the antidote to stress. Gratitude shifts your focus away from problems and toward appreciation, instantly calming the nervous system. Here's what to do when you wake up at night. Think of 3 things you are grateful for. These can be as simple as the comfort of your bed, the quiet stillness of the night, or the people you love. Focus on the feeling of gratitude. Let it fill your body and replace any anxious thoughts. Smile gently as you breathe deeply. Even a small smile sends a signal to your brain that you are at peace. Many people report that by simply shifting their focus to gratitude, they naturally drift back into a deep sleep. Step 4. The power of letting go. Even after practicing gratitude and breathing, some people still struggle to fall back asleep. Their minds remain active, their bodies tense, and the frustration of wakefulness takes over. This is where monks teach the final and most powerful step, letting go. Instead of trying to force sleep, they practice non-attachment, the idea that sleep will come when it is meant to, and that simply resting is enough. Here's what to do if you still can't sleep. Stop trying to fall asleep. Instead, shift your focus to simply resting. Remind yourself, I don't need to sleep right away. Just lying here is already restoring my body. Use a mantra. Silently repeat a simple phrase like, I trust my body, or I allow myself to rest. This calms the racing mind and brings a sense of peace. Visualize floating on water. Imagine yourself lying on a calm lake, effortlessly supported by the water. This mental imagery helps release tension and induces relaxation. Ironically, the moment you stop trying to sleep, your body naturally begins to relax, and sleep comes effortlessly. This is the secret monks have known for centuries. Surrender leads to peace, and peace leads to deep, restful sleep. The ancient wisdom of midnight awakenings. Now that you know why you wake up at night and what to do about it, let's review the key steps that will transform your sleep forever. Change your perspective. See nighttime awakenings as an opportunity, not a problem. Use breathwork. The 4-7-8 technique instantly calms the nervous system. Practice gratitude. Redirect your mind from stress to appreciation. Let go of control. Stop forcing sleep and allow rest to come naturally. By following these steps, You shift from restlessness to relaxation, from frustration to acceptance, and from sleepless nights to deep, healing rest. And now, I want to hear from you. Do you often wake up at night? What do you usually do when it happens? Take a moment to type in the comments. I am open to deep and peaceful sleep. This is your declaration of intention, your commitment to embracing rest instead of resisting it. If you found this video helpful, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who struggles with sleep. Let's spread the wisdom of peaceful nights and rested mornings. Thank you for watching. May your nights be peaceful and your days be filled with energy and clarity.